Select committees celebrate their third decade in existence. They are a mirror of the government. Every government department has a parliamentary select committee that scrutinises its work. I'm privileged to have been elected twice as the chairman of the Home Affairs Select Committee, which scrutinises the work of the Home Office. That deals with policing, immigration, counter-terrorism, and law and order and other issues of that kind. And I think it's important that we recognise the value of select committees. We're able to go into much greater detail than you can in the chamber of the House of Commons. We can ask ministers to come before us. We can ask individuals with expertise. We can question organisations and bodies through their representatives. And at the end of the process, we produce reports which are published online. Anyone can read these reports, and we make recommendations to government. We in the Home Affairs Select Committee also return to reports that we've written in the past to make sure that our recommendations have been taken up.
We have some select committees in both houses. In the House of Commons, a small gathering of MPs from all parties representing the balance of the parties in the House of Commons keep an eye on each of the government departments. In the House of Lords, we have different committees. We have committees that look particularly at legislation that comes from the European Union, and we're rather good at scrutinising the proposals that come from there. And we have some other specialist committees looking at scientific and technological issues, for example. And we have some very particularly expert committees looking at the Constitution and what constitutional changes may be proposed or actually taking place. Some people think we should have more committees. On the whole, they're rather more positive, they're more careful than the hurly-burly of a big gathering of hundreds of people in a big hall, which of course happens both in the House of Commons and in the House of Lords.
I think one of the really important differences between Parliament today and how Parliament was before is the creation of the Backbench Business Committee, which I chair. Now, that has really changed the way that Parliament works, because until we had the Backbench Business Committee, there was absolutely no way in which a backbencher could bring forward any proposals, not for legislation, but just for debate.